city officials are currently...
Can I please have my menu, please? Please, please, please. Okay, so now you have a new materia slot. Oh wait, what are we going to give you? You've got chakra, fire, elemental fire, so elemental weapon, and assess. So we're going to give you... Let's get some first strike in there. Who did I get something else for? I got her something, right? Yeah, it was this. So, fire, magic up, MP up, barrier, prayer, healing, and... Procure? Maybe? No, I should give her some sort of offensive materia. We'll just swap that out for whatever is useful at the time.
Restricting access to emergency responders.
Is there another explosion?
Let's head over to Aerith's house.
There was this rumbling, and then all of a sudden...
I wonder if I should be running around talking to anybody else. Probably. I'm not going to.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
And we're gonna save. And while it's saving, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And my headset cable is stuck on my chair. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good!
Where's Marlene? Is she here?
Barrett!
sorry, I'm buried. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a
She's
pink dress
sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Oh,
I said she's sleeping.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Anything new floating around? Talk to her.
Maybe you should join your friend upstairs.
Maybe you're right. Oh, look, a chest.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh. Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal. Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray. And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad, because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
Not this time.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I go steal the loot that's in Marlene's room? Shh, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting loot. Anything in my old room? Nope. Anything upstairs? Nope. Any loot on the ground somewhere that I haven't seen before? Wonder what the draw distance is. I wonder if I would see something if it was up there.
Take care of yourselves now.
Yeah, we will. Oh, let's see here. Strengthen summons, huh? Interesting. I wonder how exactly it strengthens them. Does it give them new abilities? Does it just make them hit harder in general? Where am I going now? Oh, good lord. We're going here. How do we get there? I need a world map. We definitely need a world map.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Ah, good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
My heart is still pounding.
I wonder how hard we should be looking around. Since, like, they've basically changed the whole map, I wonder if anything's back.
There was this rumbling, and then all of a sudden...
That chest is already open, so probably not really much odds of there being new stuff, I guess.
My heart is still pounding.
His heart is still pounding.
People heard gunfire at the pillar.
And now, breaking into the
I feel like I read something about there being some new materia along the path somewhere.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
I wonder where exactly that pedometer is. Because that's supposed to be the thing that
Over there.
we're supposed to find. I probably missed it. Which would be a little disappointing. Considering it gives you, after 5,000 steps, an item that lets you get more.
All right, let's keep moving.
Hold that thought. Okay, so it's supposed to be at the beginning of this this section. So where then is it supposed to be located? It's also a little bit of a shame that they don't have all materia in this. Directly in front of me when we were leaving the house. What? How did I miss that? It should have been... It should have been right in front of my face. I'm usually so careful looking around as I run. How did I miss a piece of materia? Everybody else probably saw it and was like, there, it's right there, you dumbass. No. Let's go try to grab it. God, Barry, you're huge. Jeez. You take up so much real estate on the screen.
My ears are still ringing from it.
Meow.
I can't even imagine how it looks over there.
A fast travel system would have been nice. I think I'm moving the wrong way. Yep. Shit. Oh, I can't go over there, really? Don't tell me I'm locked out of... Oh no, I'm just on the wrong side of town. Like a dingus. Hey, have I learned anything new?
Cloud, I'm glad to see that you're okay. In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
Apparently so. Oh, really? Wait, hold on. ATB stagger, huh? Increases ATB when staggering an enemy. Sure. Anything new? Nope.
Cloud, I've come up with the most fascinating theory. Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Nani.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far.
Well,
I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
good. Keep it coming. Oh, enemy skill. Cool.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions. I hope you will continue
Yeah,
to
but-
help me gather vital information
shit.
for my research.
I didn't do anything. Okay, no.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Yes, yes.
You hear about what happened over in Sector 7?
I was there.
Materia is what you want when shit hits the fan.
That's true. Materia is what you want when shit hits the fan.
I'll keep you guys.
Let's see. It should have been on the steps right outside of the house. It's supposed to be right out here somewhere. Like right here. Hmm. Or are we still in the wrong chapter? We might still be in the wrong chapter. Oh yeah, okay, it's next chapter. For some reason I thought we were on 14. I thought 13 was the one where the plate came down, but it's not. And I'm dumb.
My heart is still pounding.
Alright, so anyway. All the way back to where we were headed before. Oh. I just got turned around, that's all. Oh, what are we at? 7 hours, huh?
My ears are still ringing from it.
This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
So... I don't know if it came through there over the stream or not, but I had a little bit of an internet glitch right there. That was weird. Dropped a couple of frames. Come on, Spectrum, don't fuck it up. Come on.
Let's do this. Grab that.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
You would say that.
Seems like it's just a straight shot. Unless they're mean about it and put brand new materia down. In places we've already checked.
It's blocked. There, that way. We'll have to fight our way through. But it's our only shot.
Alright. Fight our way through what?
Won't be tough.
Of course not.
Anytime now. Now. Anytime.
Hell yeah!
Maybe dial it back a little?
Maybe I ought to be scanning these guys. Oh. Nada. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. There are two paths. We must look at both. What are you guys? I don't think I've ever seen you guys before.
I won't lose.
I got the note.
Enemy skills can be learned from this monster.
Try me. It's over.
Come on!
No way.